Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when you get kidnapped and experimented on. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The cold metal table beneath you feels like ice against your skin. Your head throbs, vision swimming as you try to piece together what happened. One moment you are walking home after your shift at the agency, the next, darkness. Subject is conscious. The voice is clinical, detached. You try to move, but thick restraints bind your wrists and ankles. Panic floods your system as you thrash against them, your quirk flaring. But something's wrong. It feels sluggish, like trying to run through water. The dose is working. Another voice observes. Quirk suppression at approximately 40%. Your blood runs cold. Quirk suppression. A figure in a white coat leans over you, face obscured by a surgical mask. Don't bother struggling. You should be honored. You're helping us create something revolutionary. A serum that will strip heroes of everything that makes them special. They hold up a syringe filled with a liquid that seems to shift colors in the harsh fluorescent light. This version should increase suppression to 70%. If you survive, we'll try for complete unification. Go to hell, you spat, jerking away as the needle approaches your arm. The scientist sighs. They always say that. The injection burns like liquid fire in your veins. You bite down on your scream, refusing to give them the satisfaction. But your vision blurs with tears. Your quirk flickers, sputters, and dims like a dying flame. The sensation of losing part of yourself is indescribable, like having a limb go numb, except it's something deeper, more fundamental to who you are. Time becomes meaningless in that sterile room. Hours, days. You drift in and out of consciousness as they pump you full of different variants, taking notes on your actions like you're nothing more than a lab rat. But through the haze of pain and drugs, one thought keeps you anchored. Katsuki, Ijiro, they're coming. You know your boys. Katsuki will be tearing through every villain hideout in the city with the fury of a supernova, and Ijiro will be right beside him, unbreakable and unstoppable. They won't rest until they find you, and you know it. You just have to survive long enough. The explosion rocks the entire building. You jolt awake at the familiar sound, the sharp crack of detonations. Hope surges in your chest, even as another round of tests has left you weak and shaking. We have a breach. Someone shouts in the hallway outside. Secure the asset. You hear Katsuki before you see him, his snarling voice carrying through the walls. Where are they? Another explosion, closer now. The door to your room buckles, but holds. Then you hear the second voice, Ijiro's steady determination. We're getting through that door. You have 3 seconds to open it before I do it myself. The door doesn't open. It gets demolished. Ijiro crashes through in his hardened form, and the sight of him, solid and real and here, nearly breaks you. Right behind him is Katsuki, palms crackling with power, eyes wild until they lock on you. No, Katsuki breathes, and the raw anguish in that single word hurts worse than any injection. You must look like hell. You're covered in injection sites, bruises blooming across your skin, restrained to a table like an animal, but you manage a weak smile. Hey, took you long enough. You idiot. Katsuki chokes out, and then he's at your side, hands surprisingly gentle. As they work the restraints, they're shaking. Katsuki's hands are never shaking. You absolute idiot. We've been searching for 3 days. We've got you, Ijiro says, His hardening already fading as he helps support your weight. His voice cracks. We've got you, babe. You're safe now. You try to stand, but your legs give out immediately. The experiments have left you weak, and when you reach for your quirk, there's barely a flicker. The panic must show on your face, because Bakugou cups your cheek, forcing you to meet his eyes. We don't care for now. Quirk or no quirk, you're ours. First, we're getting you out of here, and then we're going to fix it. You hear me? We need to move. Someone shouts. Probably another hero who came with them. Ijiro doesn't hesitate. He scoops you into his arms, cradling you against his chest. Hold on tight. Katsuki's gonna clear a path. The hospital room is quiet except for the steady beep of monitors. You've been poked and prodded by doctors, had your blood drawn more times than you can count, all while Katsuki paced like a caged animal, and Ijiro held your hand tight enough to hurt. The prognosis isn't good. The serum damaged your quirk factor significantly. It might come back with time and therapy, or it might not. There's no way to know yet. Hey, Ijiro says softly when the doctors finally leave. He's sitting on the edge of your bed, Katsuki slumped in the chair on your other side. They both look exhausted, like they haven't slept since you disappeared. They probably haven't. How you feeling? Like I got hit by a truck, you admit, and then experimented on by mad scientists. Not funny. Katsuki growls. You reach for both of them, and they meet you halfway, hands intertwining. I knew you'd come. Never doubted it for a second. Course we came. What else were we gonna do? We're just glad that you're alive, Wayan. Ijiro adds. When we found that lab, I really have never seen Katsuki that angry. We tore that place apart. Good. You say viciously. They deserved that. Katsuki finally meets your eyes. What's your quirk? Might come back, might not. You squeeze his hand. And more than that, Katsuki. You taught me that, remember? Back then, that was different. It's not different. I'm still me. Still the person you love. And I really don't mind it. I'll just have to get used to it, I guess. Ijiro's eyes are suspiciously shiny. Yes, you are the person we still love, Wayan. Katsuki leans forward, pressing his forehead to yours. We're going to help you through this. Whatever it takes. We're not going anywhere. I know. I've got the two best heroes in the world on my side. That's right, Ijiro says, and finally he smiles. They stay with you that night. Katsuki sprawled on the chair that's definitely too small for him, and Ijiro curled up on the end of your bed. It's probably against hospital policy, but the nurses take one look at their faces and wisely say nothing. You fall asleep holding both their hands, and for the first time in days, you feel safe. You've got your heroes, and that's more important and powerful than any quirk could ever be. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.